New England Living is brought to you by Clark, Sub-Zero and Wolf, and Kohler Signature Store by Supply New England. And of course, please stop into the all-new Seven Tide in the Seaport District in Boston.
So here we are in Sam and Norma's kitchen. Is this amazing?
Beautiful.
Gorgeous kitchen. You remember Kyle from the boat today. And this is Jasmine, his pastry chef, his wife extraordinaire. And this is Nick, executive sous chef. And they're going to be busily working behind us. The guests have started to arrive, but they don't want to be in the house right now because it's such a gorgeous night. They're outside enjoying this incredible view, but we got to get to work. So you guys can do your thing, and Kyle and I are going to do ours. Yeah. Right. So Kyle, tell me what you have. How are we going to start here? What are we doing?
All right. So we're going to make a risotto-style bouillabaisse. First, we've got some julienne fennel, celery, and onion, and so we're going to start by sautéing this off.
All
this
right.
in our pot back here.
Okay. Okay. So now we're adding
Farfernel.
And that's a liqueur.
Yep. It's anise-flavored liqueur. Okay. So
Yep.
that's all reduced down, and so now we're going to add just a little splash of white wine, not all of this.
Okay. And what does that do?
This is just adding a little bit more of the sweetness flavor. So at this point, we've got our lobster shells. And so these are just all the shells that we've got from, we quickly cooked our lobsters so we can get just the meat out of there.
Yeah.
So it's going to make it nice and easy for our guests to enjoy. And then so we're going to use this as kind of the main flavor component of our bouillabaisse.
Okay, so there's a lot of flavor in the shell.
Absolutely, yep.
Interesting.
And so we're going to add
Great.
those right in there.
What do you think about 555? What's your motto? Your kind of like your style there?
We try and use fresh and local,
Yeah.
and that's kind of our real motto over there. We're not necessarily reinventing the wheel, but we're serving a lot of things that people might recognize, and we just take those and do it in a more creative fashion. And so now you can that wine's been cooked
Yes, I
off,
can
those
smell that.
lobster
It smells
shells
so
are getting
good.
nice and toasty. And so I've got a little mix back here. This is just a little bit of tomato paste, some tomato juice, and some water. And we're just going to add this in here just enough to cover these shells.
Okay.
We'll let this simmer for probably about 45 minutes, an hour. Then we're going to strain that out, and that's what we're going to use to make our risotto. We've got a little bit of diced onion here.
Now onion always adds to the flavor.
And so now we're going to add our arborio rice.
Now what's it called again?
Arborio. You're in charge now.
I just want to show you that I'm invested in this just like you are.
Exactly.
Am I
so now
burning it?
we've got
All right.
No, we're perfect. So now we're going to start adding our bouillabaisse broth here.
Oh, this is the broth we made.
Yep. So here's our broth that we
looks
made.
good.
Yep.
That is nice. And then when we add our shellfish.
Yep. So what I've got here is just some butter that I've melted, and we love butter poached.
That's all butter?
That's all butter right there. So.
No, that looks good.
Yep, so we're going to butter poach our lobster. We've got some little baby shrimp here. We're going to add those into our pot. And the butter poacher's perfectly tender and succulent. And it's
So both of these procedures here are slow. Both of these take time.
Yep.
But the flavor difference and the texture difference is going to just make the guests crazy happy.
Exactly. So we've got our risotto. We're going to go right on the plate. So
is it a risotto base, and you're going to layer something on top of that
exactly.
too?
We're going to garnish it with our seafood. And so we've got some little garnishes here.
Okay, what are we garnishing it with?
We've got some shaved fennel, some shaved celery. We've got some fennel fronds, some celery leaves. We're going to add a little bit of chive. All right, so now our finishing touches. Traditional accompaniment to bouillabaisse is a little bit of crusty bread with some rouille. It's kind of saffron, garlicky mayonnaise.
Just one piece on for each plate? Will this be the plate we do?
Yep, we'll do something very similar to this. Yep, and there it is.
All right, let's do it. Since Kyle had it all under control, I slipped out to join Sam and Norma and their friends. Okay, folks, dinner's ready. Let's head in. Yummy. Norma and Sam, this is what it's all about. Good friends, family, a beautiful home, talented architect, delicious food from incredible chefs from 555. And that's New England Living in South Portland. Until next week, I'm Parker Kelley. Cheers. Cheers.
New England Living is brought to you by Clark, Sub-Zero and Wolf, and Kohler Signature Store by Supply New England. And of course, please stop into the all-new Seven Tide in the Seaport District in Boston.